Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and today I've got a very special treat. This is an AT Driver or AT Driver Black Series Empire Strikes Back 40th Anniversary Edition figure sent to me by the nice people over at Hasbro and Litzky PR. They sent me a big box full of these figures. I did a live stream unboxing a couple days ago, which is why you should be subscribed and have the notifications turned on so you don't miss my live streams, because I've been doing a bit more of them lately, and as you notice, things look a little bit different around here. Little borders and whatnot. I'm recording this now through my live streaming software, which is called Ecamm, which I'm loving, and if you want to know more about it, there's a link down in the description below. But enough of all the plugs and stuff. Let's get into this figure. Check it out. It's the AT Driver Empire Strikes Back. Loving the look on that package there. This guy looks good. I mean, honestly, all these figures are looking really good. Personally, I'm not a Black Series collector. I like the 3.75-inch figures. That's me. That's how I go. But they sent me these, and they said, if you want, take pictures of them, show them off, and I'm having a lot of fun. They also sent me a box with these cool backdrops, so I'm going to take a couple photos in front of the backdrops. But first things first, let's get this thing opened. Ooh, there it is. The true unboxing. The true unboxing. Okay, it's empty. Ooh, my. Now this, it doesn't have a lot of accessories. I'm just seeing one blaster in here. One blaster. I don't imagine that the helmet comes off or anything like that. No, the helmet does not come off. Chest box, does that come? No, chest box does not come off. But he has the full range of articulation that a normal figure would. We're talking arms, elbows, rotation in the elbows, rotation in the wrists, head swivels and moves. Legs, you got double jointed knees. So you have like a joint on the top and a joint on the bottom. You also have a rotation up here as well. Oh wow, these are so fully articulated. The toes and ankles move. So it's fully posable and articulated figure. I'm gonna throw the blaster in his hand here. I just always assume, I don't know about you guys, but I always assume they're right-handed. I feel like odds are more likely they'll be right-handed. No offense to lefties, but come on, let's be real. I'm gonna set this thing up here in just a second, but I want to show you guys close-ups of the actual figure before we get too involved in much else. All right. So as you guys can see here, he's got a nice little paint color scheme. You can see he's got the little imperial markings on his head. Now I don't know if that dot right there, I don't know if that dot is supposed to be there or not, but either way, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Some good details on the chest box. He has the cool straps that move around too. I like that. I like that. Look, even the little greeblies on his arm are really good. This is a pretty solid looking figure. I don't know if this has been released yet. Look at that back chest box. Wow. Just the that's my thumb. Just look at the detailing on there. That's really good. This is actually a solid figure. So, okay, we've seen the close-ups. He looks pretty good, right? Stop. That's it. That made it official, didn't it? That made it official. All right, back to the close-ups. Again, the helmet does not move. He's fully articulated. Though I don't know how much posing I'm going to do with this guy other than just in front of the backdrop. He's just kind of because it's a trooper, he's more of just a background character. But I really like him. I've kind of always had a fondness for the AT Driver or AT. Let me know how you say it. I'm curious to know. What do you say? AT or AT? But I've always kind of had a fondness for them. When I used to play Star Wars collectible card game, the Star Wars CCG, I love the Hoth sets. That was like when I got into the game, is when Hoth had come out. And during that, one of the first like cool character cards that I got was an AT pilot. It was like a very specific, it was like TK something. I don't think it was TK or something slightly different. But I liked it. I thought it looked cool. I need a light. I'm gonna need a cool light. Is there a ring light that I've got somewhere? I know I own one. I'm gonna set it up and make sure I light this correctly. I knocked it over. I knocked him over. Guys, this is a double official video. We're gonna have to move it to be like, did Dano knock two things over? Because otherwise, it's not real. All right. So among the backdrop, oh, that looks good. I think he looks really good right there. You guys can see. Take a look. Oh yeah, that looks right with the AT-ATs in the background. Now, of course, my white piece of cloth thing does not match the snow color, but that's okay. That's okay. For the sake of this photo, that's awesome. But I'm going to take a couple photos here. Let's see what we can get going. It's a little yellowish. Yeah, I'm liking it, though. This is pretty sweet. It's actually really sweet. I'm going to take a couple. Let's get it a little brighter. Let's do a portrait. I'm going to do a portrait mode photo and see how I like that. Now, I wonder if I can do any more kind of poses. I wonder if maybe this guy would show up, bend his knee, kind of crouch down, do a little shooting that way. Now, just so you guys can see, let me get the light going. There we go. I've got a couple of these 3D printed little cubes that are very Star Wars. I use those to kind of help position him. And just so you can tell he's got his leg bent back there. But I think that looks pretty good. Let me get using my glare. But I use a little handheld ring light that I got on Amazon for pretty cheap. And it does help kind of take some better photos. It also helps with video lighting too, but it's just one of those things. I'm like, well, let me see how I can use this. So let's look at how different the lighting changes things. I'm going to show you one picture here. I'm going to turn on the light. It's a little bit brighter. Here's another picture. And the last one on full brightness is this one. So you can kind of see, and if you position the light in a different way, it does give different shadows. It just kind of adds to it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe put those in Photoshop, touch them up just a little bit and see what I can post. So down here is my Facebook, Dano Channel Official. There's also Twitter and Instagram and all the other stuff. I'm going to be posting pictures of this figure. Just some of the photos that I took right now. You'll see some, as you saw close-ups as I was doing, but I'm going to edit some a little bit more, and I'll be posting those on my socials. So make sure you're following. Let me know what you think of this figure. I think it's a pretty solid figure. I think it's actually really kind of cool. It's basic. It's just a trooper, but it looks good. I like the posability. I like that it's the AT-AT driver. It's kind of a unique, you don't see I feel like they don't get as much love as some of the other troopers. So to me, this is a really cool figure. I like it a lot. Let me know your thoughts. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave it there. Let me know your comments. Make sure you subscribe. And until next time, may the Force have with you. Goodbye forever. Hey, you. While you're sitting there wondering what to watch next, ask yourself this. Do you love Star Wars? Do you love being ridiculous? Well, you're going to love being subscribed to the Dano channel, and I would love to have you here. So make sure you subscribe before you go. But if not, click on one of those two boxes for a video that I suggest that you should watch.